Hello everyone, and welcome back to Krastorio 2. This is Otaku Showboat, and we have Immersite crystals. Do not forget to do all of the social and engagement stuff below the video. Of course, today we are moving on into lithium silicon batteries, as I determined last time, and we do have the rear end of Ollie right here on my chair. He has come to visit, as the kittens tend to do early on in the day, because I do record these videos relatively early in the day. And yeah, that's when they tend to be somewhat more active. Anyway, lithium silicon batteries into AI cores into the matter and advanced tech cards, followed then by going into the stuff for rockets, seems to be my current plan. Now, I do hope I have not set up the crystals. De-immersite crystals 1. Good that I thought of that and remembered to do that going forward. Also, yes, I have seen that someone has commented about the shadow on my left eye. I have tried to brighten up a bit the webcam, but the lighting I have shines at me from above. Hello. I've got more haunch. Here's a paw. Here's an ollie paw. Yes, you can groom now. So it's grooming time now on my back, Mr. Ollie. I suppose so. First step is to get to the mall, because I think some of this stuff is stuff I'm going to need things for batteries. We need to plan out this battery build, and there might be things I can make as of right now that use the immersite crystals. So let's have a look at the powder and then the crystal. So the powder can get used for advanced fuel when I pick up that tech to just upgrade fuel. I'm not that interested in it. It looks like there's other things we don't have access to yet. As for the crystals, it can get used for the advanced solar panels that I have access to right now, which would mean having to set up solar panels here as well, and I don't think I'm going to do that quite yet. I will be bringing in AI cores, because those unlock a few very, very good things. Very, very good things, like the quantum computer and the singularity lab, of which I would need both. I'm pretty sure I need the computer to actually make the research data, and then I need the lab to actually process the final tech cards, or the computers make the research data and the actual tech cards, if I'm not mistaken, of which we have technically everything but these AI cores. So once I get into the lithium silicon batteries, we are going to go directly into the AI cores, because I have everything I need to actually make those right now. And the AI cores get used for science, I think. What are they used for? Yes, they are used for singularity tech cards, which means that I want to have these on my train network. One of the only things to think about here for having stuff on the network. Okay, with that, let's plan. Yes, pretty sure it's time. It's time to plan for lithium silicon batteries. So apparently this is gonna like consume a lot of lithium. For the amount of stuff that I'm going to need. I need to look at what tech uses these. I think I have this big list here. So is it you? You do. You use a lot if we do plan on doing 60. Uh, that's a bit. What about the advanced tech cards? Yes, the advanced tech cards do also use lithium sulfur batteries. And how about the matter? Matter does not. In fact, matter I could just make now if I had the AI cores for the quantum computers. And the stuff. The things! Things and stuffs. Progression. Yes, that glorious word. Progression. Making progress. So this will be for what comes right after the matter tech cards. Of which, I mean, I make this and I basically have both of these things. The advanced tech cards, and I'll have the matter tech cards. I'm like doing both sciences at once here. That's a bit odd to me. Because, yeah, sure, I have to wait for the ability to make the plates for the gear wheels after matter tech to get into advanced, but that's like the only limiting factor is just the tech to make the gears. Otherwise, I have the stuff to make the plates to make the gears. Little bit weird. Little bit weird. So, now we're going to plan out at first for 2 and go from there. I forget how much. Excuse me. Numlock. Numlock needs to be on. Sounds like a great idea. This is a pretty simple build. Let's be completely honest. This is just chem plants. However, it can be done productively. Do I have 3 times 12? Probably not. The answer is close to it. Yeah, I actually have the 36. So I can do this. I can do this and save on the lithium, sulfuric acid, and copper plates. Specifically, the lithium can be saved by using this. And I could beacon it to reduce the number of total productivity modules and the total chem plants, especially since I know that this is going to be a much bigger build over time, etc., etc. But for now, I think I actually already have everything I need to do this. I just need to pin it and make a train station of it, and this train station needs to have 4 stations as part of it, 3 input and an output. So let's figure out a location where this is going to live. I think I need to expand. I think I may need to start to expand this base because I am running a bit out of space at the moment. And we have a few places where we can actually continue to expand, one of which is I can continue going down here. Right here, just convert this into a different type of intersection. But this is a very busy area, right? This is very busy. I don't think I want to have trains going through here. I think I only want the traffic going into the mall from here. It's bad enough that I already have this iron and stone and rare metals all in here with the trains occasionally moving. I want to make sure that this doesn't clog up on me. So the answer is probably that I'm just going to expand here and outwards. Yeah. Just continuing in the outwards direction from there. I should have a few units of rail for this. Wow, I have a whole bunch of belt in my car. I did not realize that I have that much belt in my vehicle at this point in time. Oh, they want to give me 100 crushers. No. No thanks. I only want 50. Please. Only give me 50. And I guess I should request a... Oh, I have 1,000 units of rail on me. I think that's going to be somewhat okay going forward. Let us go and expand. And Ollie is really, really hot. He's really hot. He's super warm on my shoulder. Oh boy. So perhaps I should note that as of this recording, this recording that will go live on Wednesday, the October 27th, 2020, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure about that. Episode 41. I'm not feeling too well today on this recording. I'm having some abdominal pain. So excuse me if I am not as enthused on this particular day, because we just had a big period of time where I was away. I still do want to get some videos out here, freshly recorded, for folks, and yeah. Sometimes I gotta record and I'm not feeling the, like, 100% that I would like to generally feel. But anyway. Progression. Ah, yes, the bots. I'm thinking these bots might actually be, at this point, at least on par with, if not faster than, nanobots at building my stuff. I'm uncertain about this, but I think that is about accurate. They are pretty quick builders at this point, and they'll only get better. I don't know about this forest, though. This forest, though. Huh. We shall see. I don't like the existence of forest. But hey, bots. We've got the good boys. The really good boys. They can clean a forest out pretty quick. My god, this is huge. Wow. This is a really big forest. The battery helps, by the way. The extra battery capacity on the robots is very nice to have, because it means they don't have to sit on me to charge quite as often. Yes, we're going to get rid of all of these trees that will be in my way going forward, including all of these. Now we've almost reached the limits of my explored map. There we go. Little one chunk of extra exploration there. And let's get this alignment going. Build for me. Build, my minions. Build. I said build. Like, go. Please. There we go. How much rail do I have left? About 500 units. That is somewhat okay. Considering that my train station is around that much. How much is it exactly? 420. As long as I have at least that much for the actual train station, we should be good. Now, where to build this? And in what orientation? That is a great question. Let's see here. I actually have this space to work with as well. I forgot about that completely. So while yes, I will be expanding out this way, maybe I should just put this in here. I would need / want to upgrade. That does limit my space a bit, but I think we'll be okay. If I need more space, I can build somewhere else. Right there. Hey, we got another battery increase. We've got a bunch of battery increases on the way. Right. I totally did that because I really don't have anything else to do. I'm just taking techs now for the sake of taking techs, and maybe by the time I can get better techs, I'll have most, if not all, of the techs at this tech level. We'll find out. We'll definitely find out. Alright, here we go. Go, my minions, do the thing. The glorious thing. So I have been asked about these diagonal rail segments, these random diagonal rail segments. They exist solely so that we can have the intersections directly next to each other. That means if I need to have intersections directly next to each other, say I want a T intersection that goes up and a T intersection that goes down, I can do that and have them right next to each other. Because technically that would be better throughput. So say I want something, for some reason, I want one here, or here. Or I want one there. I want an intersection right here. Well, if I want an intersection right here, this rail signal needs to actually be a chain signal, not a regular signal. And by placing down this blueprint over top, it's going to add a diagonal segment of rail that disables that signal and leaves the chain signal. That's all that it really does. Just helps to improve the overall throughput of the system by having the not rail there, rail signal, and using a chain signal. Because the rail signal is there if I quote unquote upgrade a straight rail, essentially. Alright, continuing along, about 18.5 minutes in, let's keep on going. As Ollie has begun snoring behind me. Yes, he has begun snoring. So this is going to be a very, very small build. I do understand, but I do need some more rail to complete it. Next is the actual AI cores, and that's going to need interesting things. I do not have enough blue circuits for this, so I will need to spend a little bit of time upgrading everything, but in particular the blue circuits. Like, I need more wood for more green circuits, I think. Or do I? Do I? See, now it's all flowing. Huh. Okay. Sure. Sure thing, game. Let's just get this done and then we'll be golden. Good to go. I'm gonna need far more than just two, but we'll plan that when we get to it, shall we? Let's do it that way. So right on over here, where I actually have my red circuits being made, close to where I have my red circuits being made. Where are my blues? Hold up. Where did I ultimately make my blues? You are a very loud snorer, mister. We actually have to get Ollie here to the vet at some point again. Because we think he has some sort of allergy. We think he's allergic to something. We just don't know what. But he has a bit of a like sneeze slash cough that he's had for many weeks now. It hasn't gone away, and he is well snoring. It's like he has a very stuffy nose, perpetually stuffy nose, which yeah shouldn't have perpetually stuffy nose, and a watery eye, little bit of teary eye. So I don't know. I think that's allergy to something, but we just don't know. We need the vet to tell us what it could possibly be. This needs to be a fluid station. But I mean, in every other aspect, he has been normal kitten. It's just allergy, allergies that he's been having. Anyway, let's get some fluid brought in. Where the heck am I doing those blue tech cards? I have completely forgotten. Like, what? Where are they physically? Electric engine units, electronic components, plastic, chemical tech cards, red circuits. Thought it was somewhere over here on the right, but I don't remember where. Blank tech cards, utility tech cards, rocket fuel, production, LDS, automation tech cards, logistic tech cards, blue circuits, right here. Here they are. Yeah, you need more red circuits to produce more blue circuits. That's pretty much as expected or as anticipated, but I wanted to find it because it has the precise setup I need. R sulfuric acid at LiS batteries. And this one is going to be R lithium at LiS batteries 1. And R copper at LiS batteries 1. You there. You are bringing me copper. You are bringing me lithium. And you are bringing me sulfuric acid. You are supplying LiS batteries. And down here we have the depot for the LiS batteries. And there we go. Next. The chem plants, the actual build itself. Let's see. So, 12 with productivity modules making these batteries. Now, I understand completely that these need 2 items in. So I will be using these beautiful inserters and share the belt. I also understand completely that we will have a new building relatively soon that will be significantly faster. This I know and understand and will need to rebuild around. But we first need to get to that point. Excuse me, but what? Not defined. I apparently never defined lithium. Dilithium. There you go. Come here. There we go. Do I need this to be this fast of a belt? Hell no. In fact, it's likely actively detrimental because if a belt is too fast, the inserters aren't able to actually physically pick up the items off of the belt. Yeah, I'm not joking. You can have belts that are too fast for inserters to grab the stuff off of them. And what you end up with is that the belt ends up shoving the stuff to the very end, and the products end up going in at the final buildings before the first buildings. So it can be a little bit interesting, shall we say, mechanically, because it ends up being the reverse of what one usually expects, where the first machines get all the stuff and the last machines end up starved. Anyway, I am going to do this on this side of things. There we go. Lithium sulfur batteries. Add locomotive with batteries. And fuel. Rocket fuel. Supply, depot, full cargo, circuit condition, and the full cargo will be, let's say 1 stack for these. 1 stack is 400, so that'll be a little while. Of course, it needs to make a U-turn. It always needs to make a U-turn. I have those little loop backs so that it makes it easier to do the U-turn. I just hate that behavior, and that, I think, is a vanilla bug with locomotives. It should not have to go back to the station it's currently sitting at. A train that is snapped when placed, a locomotive on snap placement to a station, when assigned the station as its first station in a train schedule, in its schedule, should never have to leave the station and return to the same station. Right? Like, I don't think that is a big leap of logic that if it's sitting at its station, if it's snapped to its first station, it shouldn't have to leave and come back to that very same station when you tell it to start its schedule. Like, come on. And it's been like that for ages, years. I don't know, literal years, but anyway, the entire time I've been playing with trains, it's all there. I've always experienced that behavior. It's stupid. Anyway, we have our batteries now. All I really need to do now is define the priority. Right over here, LIS. Where are you? There. The LiS. The LiS batteries. Next comes AI cores. So, AI cores? How many of those am I going to need? Ultimately, for science. I don't think I need AI cores for any science until singularity, of which I need 1 to 1 without productivity. Productivity is going to make this significantly better in terms of the total amount of stuff required, and also I can like use really good assembling machines and all of that to vastly reduce the number of machines and have increased productivity, reducing the amount of stuff that I need for the things, etc., etc. It's gonna be fine. Everything is going to be okay. But we do need to start somewhere with our AI cores. Yes, Mr. Snore. He has all of his weight. All of his, like, whatever, 8 pounds, 8, 9 pounds, I guess, on my shoulder. Yeah, you're. Do you see this cat? This kitten, 7-month-old kitten. He's uh, like that. The kitten. Hi, hi. Yes. Hello, Ollie. You're like sliding. You're sliding on my shoulder right now. Oh boy. Isn't it lovely living with kittens? This is one of two. We have his sister as well, if you're just tuning in and haven't been paying any attention. Let's see. So I want to do like 5. That's somewhat arbitrary, but sure, 5 is what we'll plan around. And this is another instance of just bring 3 things in, make the thing, and output the thing, just like the LIS. However, it has been over half an hour now, as Ollie finally gets up and stretches. Yes, it is time for us to end the episode here, as I have now planned out what we will be doing next time now that we have our lithium sulfide batteries. I would like to thank you all for watching. This has been Otaku Showboat. When we next meet, I will be doing those automation cores. If you have enjoyed today's video, please be sure to do all of the social and engagement stuff down below, and I will see you all on the next one.